Hello, everybody. Welcome to your weekly celebrity reading. This week it is Liam Hemsworth. And as I do with all my celebrity readings, they are based on subscriber requests. I never pick them out myself. So if you're a subscriber, feel free to leave a celebrity in the comments. I will eventually get to them. It's a long list. So I'm finally getting to Liam Hemsworth, who has been requested several times. And what I do with all my readings for celebrities, I take a quick look at their birth chart. And so, because I can't find the time he was born, I can't find his rising sign, and we don't know where the planets are in their houses. But what I can tell you is that Liam Hemsworth has a stellium in Capricorn. He has a bundle of planets in Capricorn. His Not only is he a Capricorn, his Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune is in Capricorn, which is more of a generational thing because if you think of it, those are outer planets and they take a lot longer to make, those orbits. But he also has his Mercury in Capricorn. I mean, listen, there's he's very, very pragmatic, very practical. He's hardworking. In fact, he would prioritize his work, his career over anything else, okay? Over anything else with all that Capricorn energy. All right. Now, one thing I want to point out. Oh, his Mercury's in. I said Mercury's in Capricorn. His Moon is in Leo, which is great. He shines bright. He's fiery. He can enter a room and command it. Okay. One thing I noticed is that his Venus is in Aquarius, which is really interesting. So, in terms of romance, all right. Here's the thing. His Venus is 2 degrees in Aquarius. Now, when it comes to romance, he doesn't like a traditional relationship. Okay, he would prefer something like atypical. I mean, think about Aquarius. They're very independent. They're the rebellious ones. They're super unique, right? But also, he could have a tendency to. Aquarians have this tendency because of who they are. Aquarians have a million friends, right? They make the BFFs, right? Everybody loves the Aquarius. But they only let certain people into their inner circle. Okay, so they keep people at arm's length. And so with that in his chart, he may have a tendency to do that. He just won't let anybody in terms of relationships, and it's even romantic relationships. It could get someone would have to really fight hard to get his attention and to get on that same wavelength as him in terms of what he wants romantically. Again, an atypical relationship, but also it has to be someone that he truly connects with, and it's just hard for him to just let those people in. They have to almost like prove themselves. He has a lot of planets dignified. His Pluto's in Scorpio. But listen, here's the main thing. As with all this energy in Capricorn, it's really crazy because we're entering Capricorn season. So happy birthday in advance, Liam Hemsworth. Secondly, Jupiter is going into Aries. Okay. So from like the end of December until about May 2023, we're going to hear some news from Liam, okay? There's going to be something around his domestic sector in terms of relationships, okay? In terms of his home, he could be moving. He could be, doing some huge renovation to his place. He could be buying a new place. He could be moving in with a partner. He could be getting engaged. He could be proposing. There's a lot of things that happen. Jupiter is a planet of good luck, good fortune, prosperity. And so it's expansion as well. It's all in his fourth house. But now we're moving into his all these planets as we move into Capricorn season, into his birthday season. He's probably asking really big questions. Okay, it happens. Not only does it happen for Capricorns, especially in their season, but listen, we're coming at the end of the year, and that's what everyone does anyway, right? Before everyone makes their New Year's resolutions. They kind of do their year in review, see what they can work on, things that they want to pursue for next year. So he's going to be thinking, there's a lot of activity around his, self identity. Okay, let's keep it that way. But he's a cardinal sign. They're initiators, and so let's go ahead and see what's going on for Liam Hemsworth in his. I just looked at my camera and my dog's like passed out on the table. Let's see the energies right now for Liam Hemsworth. See what's going on for him. What we can expect. The last thing I have to tell you is that I do not not Google these people. I do not like to know what's going on in their lives. I do cold readings, okay? And every tarot reader should do a cold reading. They should not do readings for people that they love or you know what I mean? Because you don't want to have that emotional attachment. You don't want to be biased in your reading. You don't want to subconsciously, interpret a card in favor of the person. So again, Liam Hemsworth, an actor who is requested by several subscribers, doing his reading now. I never follow pop stars. Everyone knows I'm a big nerd. I read physics books. And listen, let's just go ahead and get started. Do the reading for Liam Hemsworth. See what's going on for him right now. Pick up on his energy. So, Liam, it looks like he is, first of all, I do a traditional called a cross spread. It is the one that gives the best general overview. I'm going to pull the cards up to the screen because my dog is hijacking my table space right now, but I'll also pull the camera down a little bit so you can see the full spread and see what's going on for him. All right, there we go. So let me move my mic back a little bit. Happy holidays, everyone, by the way. I hope you're having a wonderful week. Listen, yeah, here's the thing. He's definitely in a place where he feels like he's defending himself, but he's in a place where we're going to see a brand new, there's something new coming through. Very, very new, and he wants it bad. He wants it really bad. First of all, he got the King of Pentacles, so something great came into his life, okay? He's really feeling on top of the world. King of Pentacles, the richest king, right? But this is someone who has so much power. It's not just about richness and wealth and money. It's, Pentacles are earthbound. They're tangible or physical realities, right? So he's feeling on top of the world, okay? He's also, you see the king, his hand on top of the pentacle. That's really important. Really owning your wealth at this point, owning this world, this harvest that you built, okay? But also being that person that has the resources to build the world that he wants, but also with that having that generosity to take care of the people within his kingdom, right? So this is really great, and I love that he did get this. I mean, this is really, really, he's in a good place moving forward, okay? Now, we see that he got the 7 of Wands in his heart of the spread. It's almost like the headline news of what's going on in his life right now. Now, this is all about valor. This is all, the 7 of Wands comes after the 6 of Wands, which is the victory success card. And so you can see this man here. I call this the slippery slope, okay? Because he's on a slippery slope, and he's, well, no, what do I call it? I call it slippery slippers because he's on a slippery slope. He's wearing 2 different slippers. People are coming after him. He wasn't expecting it. He had to get changed real quick, throw on some shoes, defend himself, okay? So right now, it feels like he is defending himself against this world that he's built. There's some things in his life that are happening for him, and it feels like people are coming after him, okay? It feels like they're, it can be as little as Twitter trolls. It could be media that's distorting stuff. Things that he's just like, no. You are not going to throw me off my, the top of the hill. And you know what? He's doing a damn good job defending himself. So this is victorious too. So he's really standing his ground. There's a lot of resilience to this. There's a lot of people can be jealous too. People can be jealous, and people are just trying to attack him, and it's not, the energies aren't super great. But again, he's doing a really good job defending himself, defending everything that he's worked for, okay? And this can be not just career, but remember, personal life, relationships, home. I mean, there's a lot happening there, but it's almost to the point where he's a little exhausted from it, and he's just like, I'm so over this, okay? So over this. But he is doing a really good job, and nothing's going to knock him down. Now, he did get the 8 of Swords in his challenge area. This is what we call the self-victim card. You can see she's blindfolded, and she's bound. When you're bound like that, you're literally out of touch, okay? Now, this is a lot of fear, distress, not knowing what's going on, kind of like psychological warfare. Remember, swords are the mental Pentacles too. A lot happening up here. Now, she thinks that she's built a fortress. She thinks she's protecting her, where in fact she's built a prison of swords around her, a prison of her thoughts. This came up in his challenge area. There's almost like too much going on, and there's a little bit of fear of what's going to happen next is a big message for him. Okay, it's almost like, sure, things have been great. I'm in this super awesome spot, but people are coming after me. It's not fair, but I'm going to defend myself. I'm going to do that. It's putting him in this place where, in this headspace where he's just like, it's almost like giving up a little bit, but he's not going to. He just needs to process all this. Okay, you can see that one message that's coming through is the future. Okay, what's happening from this point forward? Oh, there goes my light. What's happening from this point forward? And you can see here, with her being trapped like this, you can see she actually, her feet are loose, okay? So even though that is mud and water, muddled clarity, she can still break free, all right? She can get out of this, prison of her thoughts, all right? So I'm sorry about that. My thing is on top of my computer. Now, this is where it gets interesting, is because he pulled the Eight of Cups, okay, and it's in his crown, all right, and this is moving away from a situation, finding that passion to finally move forward from something that's not serving you well, whether it's good or bad. Okay, he's definitely leaving something behind. He's thinking about it. Okay, he's thinking about leaving something behind, and when I say leaving something behind, this is pretty big. You see an eclipse happening. You see all that water representing emotion, but you also see all the rocks in the water, so there's a lot of obstacles too. So this is actually something that he's been thinking about, wanting to move forward from something that, whether it's good or bad, he knows that it's time, okay? The timing is perfect with him moving into Capricorn season. Remember I said that bundle of planets, that's going into Capricorn, but also in his birth chart, all right? So being very serious now, very practical, really just getting earthbound here. This is, come on, like his Mercury's in Capricorn, all right? Listen, that's Mercury. I mean, that's just like so much power in words too. Okay, listen, he is going to be. It's almost like there's this exhaustion, and he's gonna move forward from. Forward from it, all right? And he really wants to. He did get the Magician in the root of his spread. Now, the Magician, as we know, is the card. Kicks off the major arcanas. This is power to manifest whatever you want. You see, the Magician has all the tools of tarot at his disposal. He has the Pentacles, the Cups, the Swords, the Wands. He can direct this energy, and he wants to. Liam wants his new beginning, all right? He needs to put action toward it. The Magician is action, okay? That's all it is putting action toward the passion. What do you want, right? What do you want moving forward? Remember, I said earlier, a lot of it is that haziness in terms of his future, right? But he wants to actually move forward with this new energy, okay? It's almost like a rebirth energy happening here, just getting rid of all the crap and then moving forward in a positive new direction. And listen, in his future, he did get the Page of Pentacles. So this is, firstly, let's talk about this, all right? This is very earthbound. Pages represent earth, Pentacles, earth. Liam is so earthy, okay? He's so earthy. He has all that Capricorn energy, right? And then, as we move into Capricorn season, so this is very synchronatic. Is that the word? Now, listen, Page of Pentacles, this is someone who is, pages are so underrated. People think, oh, Page is, the young kid. No, they're in the royal court. The page after the ace ushers in the most new change, the most new opportunity. This is in Liam's future, okay? You see that pentacle there, all right? Listen, we started with the King of Pentacles, okay? future Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles eventually turns into the King of Pentacles. This is a cycle here. And so there is something Liam wants to move forward, go in a new direction. Something new is coming into his life, okay? And it is going to bring him money, and it is going to bring him wealth, and it's going to bring him something, but it's going to be something new. And I'm getting the energy, it's something new that he's never done before, right? And listen, the page is, this page in particular, listen, not only super grounded, but he will put in that effort. He is eager to learn this new thing, right? That will bring him, that stability and that, passion toward this new thing that will be coming into his life. All right, he's going to explore it. Now look at that Knight of Cups. We know this is like Mr. Romance, all right? In any fairy tale, this is the knight in shining armor, okay? So this is in the future as well. So this is love coming through too. A lot of love, all right? Let's see where this is going, actually. Okay, so listen. Here's the thing. You see he got the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is someone pursuing the things that will fulfill him emotionally. And this is, like I said, love. But think about cups, emotions, okay? So it doesn't have to do with love. It's also pursuing that one thing that is going to fulfill you emotionally, and it is this new thing that's going to come into his life, okay? This is in his future, all right? And he's going to be pursuing it because he knows that's what's best for him. Remember, he wants to leave something behind, and he wants to start something new anyway, okay? He's tired of this one position he's in right now. Clarified, he got the Seven of Cups, so there could be a lot of options that come through, okay? He just needs to be laser focused and focus on that one thing that he wants, all right? And then once you focus on that one thing you want, you can bring everything else in, okay? You can do it. It's just saying, like, listen, don't go after everything at once. That's not going to clear your head. You just have to go for that one thing, all right? And it is something that is going to happen. We can expect something very new coming from Liam, basically, is what I'm saying. Now let's get to his staff. Ruby, hi baby. She woke up. She never wakes up when I'm doing this. Look at that. Wow. Okay. So this is really significant, all right? We've gone to his stuff. As you can see, we have two major arcanas and the Ace of Swords. But first, I start with the Nine of Swords. Again, the energy of him exhausted. Just over it. I'm over it. I want to just move forward. This is affirmation. The Nine of Swords. You can see this man here. Did he do something wrong? Is he mourning? Is he grieving? Did someone do something wrong to him? Who knows? This is Liam, all right? So something has been affecting him mentally. Remember, the Swords of the mental suit, all right? He's at that point where he's losing sleep at night. He's just like, oh, I want to just get out of this situation, okay? A lot of stress, a lot of burden, even burnout energy, all right? But the good news is 10 is the end of the suit. He's so close. He needs to hang in there. He needs to think just a little bit more positively. Instead of like if he's frustrated and that feeling of exhaustion, I wouldn't focus on that. I would focus on the positive energies of, I'm excited to leave all this behind. I'm excited for this new path that I'm going to go on. That's going to help him, like, balance, like mind, body, spirit. Right now, come on, he got the Devil. This is look at this. This is clear as day. He wants to move forward, okay? There is something that is holding him back, and it's not good for him, and he needs to recognize that, all right? The Devil, I say, is a trap. It represents everything that you would think the devil represents: our vices, our addictions, bad behaviors, bad patterns, all right? So there is something that is going to almost like tempt him to stay in this situation. No, he's got to move forward. He's got to let it go, okay? And you can see here, the two people attached to the Devil, listen, that's Liam. And so there is going to be a moment where he's just, you can see the chains are loose. He's got to be aware of the chains. That's the very first thing. But before that, he needs to care to break free, okay? He needs to care. And it's looking at his spread, it looks like he does want to care, okay? So that is just something that he has, it's going to be, he's got to make a decision. There's this imbalance. he's got to move forward, and he's got to make this decision. He's going to have options for sure. He's going to have options for sure. But listen, he's going to he's gonna leave something behind. Okay, it's something that's not good for him, and this is going to be in his personal life, and it could be you know a role in a movie. It could be a relationship. Something's not serving as well. It could be, those are the main energies coming up, but he will have options. And remember what I said earlier, he has to focus on that one thing that he wants the most, the one that he's most passionate about. And that's going to bring that balance, okay? That balance in his life, that equilibrium. But listen, he got the Eight of Pentacles, like right after the Two of Pentacles, all right? And so once he does this, once he moves into this new beginning, we're starting to begin our legacy, okay? So now he also got the Tower. All right, we know this is the card of like chaos, destruction, life-changing moments that come unexpectedly. Listen, the energy's coming through is that he wants it. All right, there's almost a point of him just wanting to burn it down, build it up. All right, and so hey, listen, his Pluto, in his birth chart, Pluto's in Scorpio. I mean, that's domicile. I mean, like, listen, he's okay with that. And I don't know him personally. I don't know his personal life. That's almost like the biggest message is like, that's something he can do. Okay, if it fits in with his work life and in his mentality and work attitude, moving in that direction, if that's what works for him, that's what works for him. Okay, there is a sense of like, maybe there is a part of him that doesn't want things to, he doesn't want any like surprises at this point, but the bigger message is like, I'm ready to leave all of this BS and just move forward in this absolutely new direction. Okay, now he will. Okay, look, he got the Ace of Swords in his final outcome. This is a very powerful sword. As we know, swords are very powerful. They're the mental suit, and swords in real life. Think about it. I mean, we don't even like our kids. Kids know. Swords are sharp. They're powerful, right? Ace ushering in the most new change, the most new opportunity. This is sword that had mental breakthrough. He's gonna have this breakthrough finally from this situation, all of this. All right, him wanting to leave stuff behind, this devil energy that's holding him back. He's gonna have that moment of clarity. It's gonna bring that balance. He's gonna make that decision. He's gonna realize what he wants. He's gonna go for it because he's gonna have that mental breakthrough, and it's going to be the best thing for him. So expect a very new Liam Hemsworth. I mean, especially like right now with moving into Capricorn season, Jupiter going into Aries, he's gonna have it seems like there's going to be a lot of focus at home. He's gonna have a lot of luck at home and in his domestic life, but it is all of this letting go is to put a little bit more focus on that, right, into his domestic sector. But in any case, that's his reading. If you're a subscriber, leave comments and let me know if there's someone you want me to read, and definitely like and subscribe, all of that stuff. It helps my channel grow. And thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.